0, S2 means P, 6 means N, 2 means J. Students who study late at night before exams tend to secure only passing marks. Students who study over months secure highest marks. One can definitely pass and score good marks by studying a day before the exam, but score can not a student at a college university as they do. The slower you read, the better understand. गलत sharper surrounding at only one side of secure marks. गलत 1 हो सकता है, वो बाद में देखेंगे. Song, SONG, Quest, double P double E double S, P double E double S, double P double E double S T, double P double E double S नहीं है. The exam is 6 and 4. 18 minus 4 plus 8 divided 2 minus 3 minus 6 plus 10 years of 4 से 4 कट गया. 18 minus 18 करेक्ट 1 तो हो जाएगी. 6 into 2 plus 16 divided by 6 से तो गलत हो जाएगी. डेसिमल में आएगा और कटे 3. NEW और DO 1 NEW और DO ENW ये हो सकता है 36 WON आ गई है WONBE. Which of the following is false? X is greater than W. X is greater than W. True है. P is less than Y. Greater than Z. P is less than Y. ये भी true है. Q is equals to W. Z here. X is greater than P. X is greater than Z and Z is greater than P. So the following actions shows possible to witness an altercation between a shopkeeper and a customer in a shopping mall, but only hear fragments and cannot tell who is at fault. In line with give a contact to the main necessary and natural witness in the police operator and CCTV. डिवाइड मल्टीप्लाई नहीं हो सकता. मल्टीप्लाई 40 माइनस ये हो सकता है 40 माइनस 34. तो 9 माइनस 6 स्क्वायर प्लस में 9 प्लस में 3 12. डिफरेंट 9 16 9 16 यही है. रिप्लेस 4 8 16 64. So that replace Q Q Q Q तो आएगा पहले. C D G H I J K L M N P Q R S T W X Y Z X B T Z X छोड़ के B T छोड़ के R Q R D G G M D तो छोड़ के P Q R P X T V L X 1 2 3 T 1 2 3 P 1 2 3 L 1 2 3 H Q R P H. All oil or cream, sorry cream all cream और जेल, कोई भी जेल सोप नहीं है. नो ऑयल इज सोप. ठीक है, all cream है सोप. गलत है. sky will have to sky 5 is equals to sky and 3 is blue and vast. Sky looks clear and blue and vast. स्काई का तो 5 ही है, गलत है इनका क्वेश्चन। 5 to 9 इन दोनों में कुछ कॉमन है ही नहीं। colleagues facing the center 1 2 3 4 5 6 P sits to the left of R, second to the P, T sits between Q and U, S sits third to the right of T, T facing the S, who sits to the image right of S, R. There is a case that we are only passing with a vehicle which is a two-wheeler at the place 4 persons are going for some health issues. Whom the following should take to the hospital? A present woman who is feeling nauseous, who is getting into an accident, cut on his arm by the rope. Question is a boy with epilepsy, suffering epileptic seizure, a woman with a respiratory disease having mild epilepsy. If a lady is a spouse of officers, daughter-in-laws, son, wife, daughter-in-laws, son's uncle who has no sister. So, uncle, lady, wife. Then the lady is the dash officer. Lady, daughter-in-law, officer. Word pair from the plane, bus, ship. Chef teacher, Sunday, ACG, ACG 1 3 5 6 7 HP होगा 6 7 8 और 16 eggs caterpillar butterfly. Select the odd to 8 का स्क्वायर, 5 का स्क्वायर, 3 का स्क्वायर, 9 का स्क्वायर, 64 पे आएगा। Assume that the number seen in the following figures place the question mark in the figure. इसका स्क्वायर प्लस 225 माइनस 36, हाँ इसका 4 माइनस 81 3 63 which is in the mirror image bends and presses ये नहीं आएगी बेंस ये भी नहीं आएगा ये आएगा 2 BZ नहीं है BENZ नहीं है how is it to Charlie? Charlie is a niece of France and the brother of Charlie. दोनों की है Charlie mother this is Charlie niece of Rohan. इसका Rohan brother Swapnil is the brother of Ruchika. Swapnil हो गया brother, ठीक है, इसी the father of Swapnil. How do you just Charlie? थर्ड वाला बाहर पेंटागन बाहर है। टू आएगा। बिहाइंड रो 1 और 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 ए बी सी इसमें पी क्यू इसमें बी सी डी 4 6 exactly behind C R 6 exactly behind B D सीट सेट वन ऑफ द एक्सट्रीम एंड्स ऑफ द रो। तो D आप भी कर सकते हैं, D आप भी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। रो एंड इज नेबर ऑफ B B R सीट्स exactly behind B। तो R यहाँ पे Q sits between P and S। Who sits behind C? Q sits between P and S. Who sits exactly behind A? Neighbor of P. R sits exactly behind P। R यहाँ पे P S Q। 1 से तो बदल नहीं रहा, 2 से भी ले जाएगा। Select the figure third term, second term 33 50 12 ये भी बाद में देखेंगे। 13 11 what is the M's rank of class? What is the O's rank is 15th on the bottom, O rank is 15th, 200% rank between M and O। या तो इस तरफ आएगा या इस तरफ आएगा। from the top 23 N and 5% rank between M and N। M and N N 1 2 3 4 5 24 29 5% प्रत्यय बोर्ड सेट but then had to sell it later to player stores for loss percentage। board 25.0 board 23.4 पॉजिटिव वैल्यू ऑफ चल इसको 90 प्लस एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू में एक्स। तो 90 प्लस एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू एक्स स्क्वायर 90 इक्वल्स टू एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस एक्स। सो 10 वैल्यू आ जाएगी। एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू 10 100 माइनस 10 simplify to 5x minus 1 by 3, 5x plus 1 by 3, 2x minus 1 divided by 15x, 15x plus 1 divided by 15, x plus 1 by 2, x minus 1 by 2, into 2 common, 2x plus 1 divided by 25 as it is, x minus 1 by 15. तो ये 1 by 3 आ जाएगा, 15x minus 1, 15x minus 1 इससे ये कटेगा, बचेगा 15 1 by 3 ये बचेगा इससे, ठीक है 2x minus 1 बचेगा इससे 1 by 2 into, ठीक है कॉमन आ जाएगा x plus 1 by 2 तो 4 निकल जाएगा इससे, तो 4 into 9 divided by 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 4 into 5 3 8 मान देखेंगे इनवर्स में बी हाफ आफ्टर 4 months, तो ए का हो जाएगा बी तो 3 4 into 12, बी का 3 into 4 प्लस जो हाफ आफ्टर 8 महीने उत्तर 15,000 तो 3 3 3 4 2 3 7 3 plus 3 60 700 ये देगा 24 ये देगा 12 8 Amit Martin's good price that would give him declared a sale and allowed 20% discount and not the product in the whole direction. So M is the customer 140 CP into में into 112%. The distance between two cities A and B is 540 540 trains start from city at 7 towards city B at 60 other trains तो 2 घंटे में वो 120 ये 420 other trains start from city at 9 AM towards city at the time they proceed तो 420 divided by 60 into में हो जाएगा 140 जाएगा 12 बजे 12 PM the figure AOBC represents a quadrant of a circle of radius 3.5 centimeters and a shaded portion. 1 by 4 into 2 by 7 pi r square 35 by 10 35 by 10 5 2 तो 11 into 29 8 तो इस पूरे का आएगा इसका सेगा हाफ इंटू बेस इंटू हाइट माइनस 35 बटे 10 77 बटे 8 9 72 6 पॉइंट कुछ आएगा कंफर्म कर लेते हैं 8 9 72 5 8 2 2 5 ये जगह 3.5 6.125 the coefficient of queerness of a intersection mean find the mode Okay, minus 0.25 is 23. 52 minus big more divided by SD. Not minus 2 is 23. Was asked to multiply a number by multiply the number by his 44 get the number was this there are 7 functions. If 3 letters are to be chosen at random from this group, then what is the power that 2 of the letters are from similar team? 3. So 7 C2 into 9 C1 divided by 16 C3. 7 divided by 5 into 2 factorial into 9. 16 factorial divided by 10 factorial 3 factorial 6 into 7 3 into 7 into 9 27 बटे 80 what is the value of a cube plus b cube is plus b plus c cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. So 3 into 9 0.37 0.41 into 9 minus 0.78. 2 given figures O, A, B, C. Negative is center of the circle. B O E 9.6, B A O 39.6, B C O 52.2, then A O C. यानी करना ए ओ सी टी प्लस 3.6 3.6 now algebra 1 from the chimney 1.5 the angle of elevation at the top of the chimney from is I 28.5 divided by the height of the chimney 1.5 by x x 30 होगी from is I retailer buys at marks up then apply discount of 40 marks up 5 by 4 500 हो गया 400 CPI and the discount of 9 by 10 19 by 10 20 45 5 9 45 36 76 55.5 divided by 2 4 27.5 27 6.8 कुछ करके prime numbers between चल निकाल देते हैं 47 48 49 50 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 1 2 3 4 5 10 19 20 27 4 6 11 16 22 28 37 7 47 2 तो है ही नहीं 57 we'll take an AB diameter circle. The center is B is coordinates. Center इतने हैं x by 2 3 1 4 तो x plus 1 equals to 4 x equals to 3 और y plus 4 is to 6 y equals to 2 3 2 The radius of a cylinder is 10 cm. Height is the number of centimeters that may be added either to the radius or to the height to get the same increase in the volume of the cylinder is. So 50% T plus 50 40% 40 plus 40 96% मिलेगा इसका 100 25 25 useless 10. 203 1 इसको मैं 6 से कर दिया 200 आया, इसको हमने 6 से किया तो 14/3 696 1 नहीं है, इसको 5 से किया 80, इसको कर दिया 14 1/3 15 80 into 3 5 3 तो ये बड़ा है। The respective ratio between the percentage of unknown and whole is unknown is 5. Unknown is 9 years younger than Dinesh. Unknown is Dinesh say 9 years younger. Dinesh age after 9 years will be 33. So D plus 9 equals to me 33. So D is equal to 24. Unknown is equals to me 15. ठीक है। Difference between Rahul's and Anu's age is same as the percentage of, तो Rahul 3a minus Anu's age 15 is equals to present 24 age 39 age is equals to 13 The sides of triangle are thus known. The radius of a circle equals the perimeter of this triangle. Perimeter known as 28 when the circumference of the circle is 7, 28, 4, 8, 6, 76. क्वेश्चन करने 25 मिनट। In the given PS, QS, PR, PS, QS, PR, तो थीटा TPR 78, TPR 78। ये एंगल इन दोनों के बराबर है, तो 3 थीटा is 78, थीटा is 26 PRS 1। It makes technology and operation budget within the ratio. Technology and operation budget 2.3x. Technology rose by 20%. तो total 5x है, तो 2x 6.5 प्लस 33 24 एक्स 5 प्लस 57 5.7 तो 14%. 175 percent of 50% of 20% of 800 5 3 5 2 7 3 deposit amount in the ratio to that. Simple interest for 4 years. If the total is 100, find the small. ठीक है. तो 2x 10x into my bar into 100 600 yeah 48 2x equals to my 2000 smallest to h sir p charge 200 if m is the mean of then what is p minus m 1 2 so m is equals to p plus q plus r plus s plus t plus u plus 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 m p to r 7 m 120 liter brine contains 30% salt. 120 liter brine contains salt 30% or water 84. If 48 liter mixture is withdrawn, it will be 45% of salt. 48% निकाल दिया ना 48 लीटर निकाल दिया तो 36 अपॉन 120 48 6 20 3 10 and replace with 45% of 48 liter prime 48 what is the final percentage of the 36 किस पॉइंट चाहिए 1 2 3 43 36%. ये एलिगेशन से भी हो सकता है. The reflection of the point in the line y-axis. -8 तो -4 -8 इसके -4 -8 इसका रिफ्लेक्शन इसके तो -4 -8 मैथ के देख लेते हैं. There are 5 position angles in a picnic. 7. A fruit seller sells 4 bananas, 3 apples and 5 oranges. Is that a student gets 1 fruit each? 12. What is the probability that a person sells gets a boy and he has either an apple or an orange with him? Probability of B is equals to 5/12. Probability of G is equals to 7/12. और इसके पास एप्पल ऑरेंज, मतलब इसके पास वो नहीं है, बनाना नहीं है, तो इसके पास एप्पल ऑरेंज होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी है 8/12। छोटे 18 कर देते हैं, ये तो नहीं पता करते हैं। Working together, B and C take 50% more days than A, B and C days. इसी together take तो A plus B plus C 16 more number of days. 6x लगा देते हैं, तो B प्लस C लेंगे 50% मोर 9x, A एंड B लेंगे प्लस 6/3 मोर 16/3 6x 2x 32x 38x all number of days then 3 2 36. If you see together till the work can be the total earning of rupees 36. इसकी 6x है तो 6x इंटू 2/3 की एफिशिएंसी हो जाएगी 4x 16 plus 1/3 6x इंटू 19 बाद में देखते हैं ये तगड़ा लग रहा है। ये निकाल लेते हैं 9x 6x minus 1/9x 18x 3x minus 2x तो ये करेगा 18x डेज में, ठीक है, क्या था 36x 6x minus 1/38x 78x करेगा तो C C करेगा is completely filled by ground water and the motor pipe is attached to the well to the top is alone with the groundwater filling the well for 20 hours. The water was also open many days. The well is the motor pipe was also open. ये 60 घंटे में निकालता है. Make the ground water freeze to 20 30. ठीक है. Thereafter motor pipe was also तो काम बच गया 10 में 30. Find in how many days the well will be full from the instant of opening motor pipe. तो x बटे 60 is 2/3 60 -1 is 2/3 1 20 20 5/6. और हम ये कर लेते हैं. The premium coffee shop operates in a competitive market where most cafes offer similar quality products at competitive prices. The owner wants to increase customer retention and perceived value without directly lowering the price of the menu, as this might harm the brand's luxury image. What should be the correct course of action to the owner to achieve this goal? Introduce a membership program that offers exclusive purchases, early access to advertising members only once. हाँ ठीक है. Provide occasional limited time discounts openly displayed on the menu to attract price-sensitive customers. ये भी ठीक है. Enhance in-store experience by improving convenience, offering personal service and hosting live events to justify the premium price. ये ठीक नहीं है. Premium coffee shop is competitive market with the most cafes offer similar quality products at competitive prices. The owner wants to increase customer retention and perceived value without directly lowering the price of the menu, as this might harm the brand's luxury image. Introduction of membership offers exclusive offers such as early access to products and members only events. Customer retention. Provide occasional limited time discounts openly displayed on the menu. Enhance in-store experience by offering personalized service and hosting live events to justify. तीसरा तो गलत है भाई. चलिए बाद में देखेंगे. ये कर लेते हैं. +0 प्लस लास्ट वाला पहला है. ये ठीक लग रहा है. For example, trying to save any passing marks. Used to leave the secure marks. One can defend passes by the best schedule. ये अलग लग रहा है. It's blue sky, sky. A man was bleeding epilepsy, suffering in epilepsy. मिर्गी सिगरेट से लड़का जो train, bus, ship, wheat, winter, August, chef, teacher, house, Sunday, day, holiday, television, songs, dance. नहीं पता. ECG, HP, BND. BND. पाँच का, तीन का, नौ का. ये इवन नंबर है. और seriously D सीट से भी नेक्स्ट टाइम B B B और इसकी भी मिल है. It's between P and S. Q P S R P R P and S. Which is behind neither. ये क्या है भाई? 42 57 का दुगुना 70 33 का दुगुना 54 130 ये क्या है? 33 कैटेगरी आ रही है. इनमें कितने गए पे? 34 इनमें 17. तो इनमें कितने गए पे? 12. इनमें 6 का गैप. नोट लिख लेते हैं. O's rank 15 from the 14 2 processes with M and O. तो O 1 2 M 3 11 O 14 1 2 M. N's rank is 24 from the 1 2 3 4 5 N 23 23 34, 35, 36, 37, 28. Estimates. Okay, so can we go into the pen data? Is below the check match and report for the check match is south to Sutta. BAO 6 BCO इसको जोड़ देते हैं रेडियस ये थीटा ये नेगेटिव माइनस 2 थीटा ये 90 माइनस थीटा 90 माइनस थीटा प्लस 39.6 प्लस थीटा प्लस 52.2 प्लस थीटा इज टू 90 थीटा से थीटा कटेगा 90 से 2.2 6 plus 8 EOC एक 3 7 8 16 11 24 छोड़िए The manager said to the new employee, "Are you familiar with your company's policies and have you completed the mandatory training?" The manager asked the new employee, "That नहीं आएगा. If he was As the new employee, if he was he galat, if he is the experienced surgeon had successfully performed the complicated heart surgery long before the surgeon. The complicated heart surgery had been successfully had been obdurate, malleable, supple, unyielding. Obdurate मतलब reluctant, flexible नहीं आएगा, malleable, supple, unyielding. Wretched, miserable, exalt, forlorn, insulted. A public speech or public text in praise of someone or something. Diatribe गलत है, यही है. Praise of panegyric. Diatribe तो criticism होता है, harangue भी criticism होता है. The homophone for the word flower is homophone. Flower, floor, floor, flower, flower. Its worth is in the fact that the engineer provided a feasible she has to handle the situation, so don't worry about her. She is smart enough. She is smart enough. The research examined 20 natural disasters access. Examined 20 natural access related by that hit. Examined 20 natural disasters exacerbated within 5 breakdown. Galat for galat towards by climate breakdown. Charles Dickens' idea for a Christmas carol originated in the north of England when he traveled to speak at the sort of length of the working poor. Originated in the north of England when he traveled to speak at the Manchester Athenaeum, a sort of philanthropic organization for the working poor, a population that was largely uneducated, powerless, exploited by factory owners and ignored by everyone else. Dickens was already a popular and successful novelist, a self-made man with a social conscience. Emphasis नहीं आएगा. His time in Manchester convinced him that he needed to confront the problems of parental ignorance, which he personified in his Has Two Working Children, which he enumerated. Personified. These were the threats facing England, and they were being drowned in the snow, and they were being bred. Threats, and they were being recuperated, recaptured, being drowned, being bred. They were being bred. A millstone around one's neck. Millstone. Distress. The gardener said, I have been watering these plants every morning to protect them from the harsh afternoon sun. The gardener said that he had been watering these की जगह those ये आएगा. This audit is spelled incorrectly. The lawyer examined the contractual applications thoroughly. ठीक है. The astronomer observed the celestial event with advanced equipment. भी ठीक है. The chef incorporated exotic spices to enhance the flavor. ठीक है. The journalist described the situation as highly. ये गलत है. Antonym of impecunious. Pecunious. Impecunious. Wealthy. Active voice. A new marketing strategy for the cooking product launch is being decided by the creative team right now. The creative team Galat is designing a new one right now. Put the correct spelling of the persistence of sound after sound is produced due to multiple reflections. Reverberation Galat, ये भी गलत. Reverberation. Necessity is the mother of invention. True greater innovation invention born from a state of complete freedom. गलत. Pressing need holiday with open the time. ये आएगा. गलत. Sophisticated, aggrandized, crude, polished आएगा. The sentence. She said that the team would launch their innovative app designed to track fitness scores across multiple devices, following months after thorough testing. She said the team will launch their app designed to track fitness scores across multiple devices next month after. Choose the sentence correctly with the comparative degree. Among all the contestants, her performance was the brightest of the evening. Her performance was the bright of the two finals. Her performance in the second round was brighter than in the first round. Her performance was most bright in comparison to others. Maybe galat. Her performance in the second round was brighter than in the first round. Among all the children, her performance was the brightest. Each of the training modules includes आएगा. Each मतलब singular. Each of the training modules includes interactive exercises designed to strengthen problem-solving skills and improve decision-making under pressure. Despite strong opposition from local residents, the government announced plans to construct a new industrial corridor, which they claimed will generate thousands of jobs and boost the economy in the long term. Claimed despite the government announced plans. Claimed she told the committee that she is available to lead the project next quarter. She had been available. Galat. Would be available. Will be available. Was available. वुड का मतलब तो अनसर्टेनिटी होगा. विल आएगा. She will be available to lead the next quarter. The following is an example of metaphor. The wind howled through the night. Her eyes were diamonds sparkling in the night. The leaves danced like happy children. ये तो personification होगा. Bush went. ये onomatopoeia है. Her eyes were diamonds sparkling in the night. ये the wind howled through the night. ये personification होगा. Which one of the following sentences uses the article without the word their expedition will take them deep into Galat, will take them deep into Himalayas. Their expedition will take them deep into the Himalayas. Select the option that can be used for the given word. Sharpness and accuracy of judgment. Acumen. Active voice. Important announcements regarding the annual functions are made by school principal every morning in the assembly hall. The school principal makes important announcements regarding the annual function every morning. Which property best explained by graphite conducts electricity? High atomic mass, layered sector, resistance, strong covalent bond, high melting point. First गलत है, ये भी गलत है. Layered sector delocalized electrons, ये आएगा. The phenomena of temperature is most likely to occur during afternoon and summer. गलत है. During clear winter nights. To provide health and coverage of आयुष्मान भारत. किसान या जनधन या फसल बीमा योजना आयुष्मान भारत. It represents total borrowings of the government. It includes interest payments on past debt. Interest payment. A higher fiscal deficit can be inflationary. C भी ठीक है, B भी ठीक है, B C दोनों ठीक है. It represents total borrowings. Total borrowing गलत है, ये गलत है. Skill deficit. Statement regarding food webs. A single organism can occupy more than one trophic position in a food web. ठीक है. Alteration in the population size of one species against the other species that are not directly connected to it. हाँ, ये भी ठीक है. The presence of multiple feeding pathways ensure greater conservation of energy at each trophic transfer. The presence of multiple feeding pathways ensure greater. बाद में देखेंगे. श्री भुवनेश कुमार. स्टेट 3 नहीं है. 3 गलत है. 3 गलत, 3 गलत. एंटी वन ठीक है. रिव्यू ठीक है. हमारे 6 months सेट कर दो. हाँ, ये ठीक है. Great Indian novel written by Sajid was described as the multilingual module assembly which if the velocity of a body changes uniformly, its acceleration remains constant. हाँ ठीक है. Acceleration constant है. इसका uniformly change होती है. ठीक है. A body moving in a straight line with constant speed always has. ये गलत है. Constant. हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है. दोनों ठीक है. Which constitutional body is it in dispute relating to the election of Vice President, High Court? Constitutional body adjudicates dispute relating to the election of Vice President, MP, member of MP Legislature, Supreme Court of India. Consider the following statement regarding the Krebs cycle in prokaryotic cells. ये नहीं पता. India is the first binary mistake. रिसर्च ट्रेंड ये बताया। अष्टप्रधान शिवाजी और अष्टप्रधान शिवाजी के उसमें है। धन धान्य कृषि योजना इन द यूनियन बजट ये भी ठीक है। 2 गलत है, 1 ठीक है। पहला मेथड पता द सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया इज अ कोर्ट ऑफ रिकॉर्ड। हाँ ठीक है। जजमेंट एविडेंस रिवीलिंग कैन नॉट बी क्वेश्चन इन एनी कोर्ट। सही बात है। What is the following mission in the earliest to latest? Earliest to latest. Himalayas are young fold mountains formed due to the collision of ठीक है। और the highest mountain in the world। हाँ ये भी ठीक है। Both are correct। Is the following mission in the concept of price elasticity of demand? The degree of responsiveness quantity demanded है। यही है। The change in quantity demanded गलत। The change in change गलत। Which indicator is not directly measured in census? Household activities। Sex ratio ठीक है, literacy ठीक है, घरेलू सुविधा। With reference to the revolt of Rani Lakshmi led the revolt in Jhansi। ठीक है। कौन सिंह was associated with बिहार? ठीक है। Rule of इस विद्रोह के परिणाम से कंपनी शासन का अंत हुआ। 1858 में सरकार ने हुक्म ले लिया था। तीनों ठीक है। ये तो बी आएगा, बी का 1। ये 2 becomes warm temperate below 3। ठीक है। The following regarding subsidy bonds it was system wisely। ठीक है। इंडियन सोसाइटी हाँ 2 भी ठीक है। Evaluation of subsidy गलत है। अवध ने बजट नहीं था, जबरदस्ती दे दिया था। हाँ ठीक है। आगे बाई ठीक है। अब हम करते हैं emotional loyalty lies at the heart of similarly sorrow though painful growth experience of grief or disappointment possibly comfortable level exposed to empathy in this sense sorrow is not merely a negative emotion but a formative one that receives perspective. The human mind continuously legacy this emotion experience get to even in difficult circumstances just as moments of such emotional layering where conflicting feelings can exist literature and the art have long explored this portraying characters who find meaning through suffering and discrimination. Ultimately, emotional duality underscores the richness of experience only joy, wouldn't recognize hello, gestation, relief, sorrow would make life livable. It is the constant interplay between these opposing emotions that are within us to understand themselves. Using mutually exclusive गलत गलत यही आएगा. Why does joy feel more meaningful? Because it elements sorrow. Color it is constant and it is temporary constant with pain. Which identify the grammatical function of the clause. Like key question puts here conflicting feelings coexist rather than place. Such emotional layers reflect the complexity of human where conflicting feelings coexist rather than replace one another. The word formative, temporary, influential. आर्गुमेंट भी नहीं है कोई, नॉस्टैल्जिक ऑब्जेक्टिव ही है. सेरेमोनियल ceremonial figures, symbolic. Most directly institution and the limitation of royal powers, Magna Carta. answer the following problems most directly. Most directly. Yeah. The 17th century marked the decisive turning point in the decline of a simple है. The Pepsmear test plays a consumer in the ability to simply measure certification. ये तो नहीं आएगा, ये भी नहीं आएगा, ये लग रहा है भाई. स्टार्टिंग से देख लेते हैं. Checked. Wretched, miserable, exalted, forlorn. देखते हैं इसको. For the word homophone, same sound, flower, flower. Certificate for a Christmas carol. Dickens was a self-made man with a social conscience, which is relationship. His time was recognizing that he needed to confront the problems of counter-ignorance, which he personified, segregated, enamored, personified in his mysterious story. These were the threats facing England, and they were being bred in the slums. They were being recuperated, recaptured, drowned. Millstone around from the imposited millstone. 17th century सब्जेक्ट हो गया, मार्टर हो गया, एक्सक्लूसिव। सोफिस्टिकेटेड पॉलिश्ड, ठीक है, क्रूड नहीं है, पॉलिश्ड। Among all the contestants, her performance was the brightest. Her performance was the brighter. Galat, her performance in the second round was brighter than in the first round. Despite strong opposition from local residents, the government announced plans to construct a new industrial corridor. They claimed which they claimed will generate thousands of jobs and boost the economy in the long run. Will generate thousands of jobs and they claimed. Which they claim, which will generate thousands of jobs and boost the economy. Will generate boost. It's the claim. Important makes ये कर लेते हैं। Discovery of Asian cave paintings वन से स्टार्ट होगा। The discovery of ancient cave paintings revealed early humans' attempts to document their surroundings. Archaeologists identified depiction of animals which was hunting scenes across several continents. Artistic expressions. वन से स्टार्ट होगा। The discovery of ancient cave paintings revealed early humans' attempts to document their surroundings. ठीक है। Archaeologists identified depiction of animals, rituals, and hunting scenes across several continents. These findings have enhanced understanding of prehistoric societies' cognitive development. Such artistic expression provide insight into symbolic thinking and cultural evolution. Overcrowding a public transport system creates discomfort and reduces comfort. 3 से स्टार्ट होगा। Rapid urban migration, cities face mounting pressure on existing transport infrastructure. Overcrowding public transport system creates discomfort and reduces commuter efficiency. Hyperactivity can ease congestion. ये लग रहा है overcrowding in public transport system create discomfort and reduce commuter efficiency. Upgrading transport networks with high capacity trains can ease congestion. Authorities are developing long-term plans to ensure sustainability and reliable mobility solutions. PQRS बढ़िया है आपकी बार. Breath control over from the pranayama places a crucial in yoga, helping to calm the mind and improve respiratory function. योगा की प्रैक्टिस इंटेंसिटी फिजिकल पर्सन मेंटेन डी से स्टार्ट होगा. ये तो आसान है. The physical is particularly flexibility strength of the poses. Breath control over yoga, physical meditation. ये चिट्ठी कर लेते हैं. The high melting point कहता है strong covalent bond भी कहता है. ये लग रहा है. Physical deficit, total borings. It represents total borings. It includes interest payments and past debt. हाँ ठीक है. Interest payment include होती है. Higher can be inflationary. ये भी ठीक है. C भी ठीक है. C. ये भी सही है. A single organism can occupy more than one trophic position in the food web. सही है. ठीक है. Alteration in the ये भी सही है. The presence of multiple feeding pathways ensures greater conservation of energy at each trophic transfer. Feeding pathways ensures greater conservation of energy. सही बात है. स्टैट्यूटरी नहीं है. थ्री तो गलत है. 1 and 2 में से. नहीं पता. With respect to identification schedule was added to the constitution by ठीक है. Speaker is subject to judicial. ये भी ठीक है. मनोनीत सदस्य को किसी राजनीतिक दल में शामिल होने या न होने का निर्णय लेने के लिए 6 महीने का समय दिया जाता है. ठीक है. The velocity of body changes uniformly. Its remains constant. ठीक है. Body moving in a straight line with constant speed, always at zero acceleration. सही है. स्ट्रेट लाइन में चल रही है. स्पीड पार्लियामेंट नहीं आएगा, हाई कोर्ट नहीं आएगा, इलेक्शन कमीशन एजुकेटिव डिस्प्यूट, MP MLA का डिस्प्यूट हाई कोर्ट देखता है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ही लग रहा है भाई। द सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज द कोर्ट ऑफ रिकॉर्ड, ठीक है। बाद के सर्वोच्च न्यायालय को भी लेख न्यायालय इसके निर्णय को साक्ष्य के रूप में महत्व और किसी न्यायालय में प्रश्न नहीं उठाया जा सकता। सही बात है। हाईकोर्ट का प्रश्न उठा सकते नहीं उठा सकते सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजमेंट में। रिवोल्ट इन द सी, सही बात है। क्रूजिंग यार ठीक है। रिवोल्ट इज इन द, हाँ ठीक है। अटेम्प्ट तो करती इतने सारे, ठीक है यानी। रिचर्ड और मिजरेबल तो सेम हो गया। एब्जेक्ट, फॉरलॉर्न, एक्सॉल्ट। फॉरलॉर्न एक्सॉल्ट का मतलब थका हुआ। फॉरलॉर्न, एक्सॉल्ट, exalted, exalt कर देते हैं भाई, देखी जाएगी कम नंबर ऑन अर्थ की। millstone around one's neck in a positive respects, millstone, her performance was most bright in comparison, गलत है। her performance in the second round was brighter than in the first round. Comparison was brighter. Among all the contestants, her performance was the brightest of the evening. Her performance in the second round was better than in the first round. Despite strong opposition from local residents, the government announced plans to construct a new industrial corridor, which they claim will generate, which they claimed will generate thousands of jobs and will boost the economy. Despite strong opposition from local residents, the government announced plans to construct a new industrial corridor, which will generate thousands of jobs, which will boost, which will generate thousands of jobs. And will boost the economy, which they claim will generate and will boost the economy. will आएगा क्या पे which they claim will generate thousands of jobs and will boost. चांस लो या नहीं ठीक है ठीक है The discovery of ancient cave paintings revealed early humans' attempts to document their surroundings. Archaeologists identified depiction of animals, rituals, and hunting scenes across several continents. The discovery of ancient cave paintings revealed early humans' attempts to document their surroundings. Archaeologists identified depictions of animals and hunting scenes across several continents. Such artistic expression provide insight into symbolic thinking and cultural evolution. These findings have enhanced the understanding of prehistoric society's cognitive development. ये लग रहा है भाई Among all the contestants, her performance was the brightest of the evening. The second round was better than in the second round. खुद के साथ comparison. Among all the contestants, her performance was the brightest of the evening. Was the brightest of the evening. Was the brightest of the evening. Despite strong opposition from local residents, the government announced plans to construct a new industrial corridor, which they claim will generate thousands of jobs and boost the economy and will generate thousands of jobs and will boost the economy. इस पे जाऊंगा भाई देखी जाएगी छोड़ कर सकता हूँ छोड़ ये भी छोड़ जीके भी छोड़ सेक्शन 300 आ जाए बस पास्कल नहीं पता रूज टेलनेट नहीं पता editors control F web browser in the to create websites to host website to access and view websites. How many tabs are there in the ribbon toolbar? It is a multi-user computer, multi-user system which is capable of supporting hundreds of users simultaneously. Hundreds of users, the workstation है. Which OS component is responsible for allocating CPU time to processes? Which OS component is responsible for allocating CPU time to processes? Kernel ये है. Which MS Word feature allows you to combine standard document with the data source to create multiple? source. What is code for the practice of dividing the network into four more networks? Masking, addressing, sequencing, subnetting, infection attachment, C-carbon, BK3, space filler. In PowerPoint presentation, which of the following are correct? Normal with the main editing papers is used to write in the ठीक है स्लाइड शॉट थंबनेल बहुत ठीक है. Which of the following is used to load web pages using hypertext links? Windows OS supports both languages. ठीक है, ये भी ठीक है. ना तीसरा गलत है. So the following is not Windows Android Ruby. Windows Android. The following is not considered as a pre-configured watermark in the configuration of Ruby picture. Which feature is finally used to control the way on one slide is the next transition? Which among the following is located at the top of the browser? Location bar नहीं है, tool bar, status bar, sold. Consider the following statements regarding conditional formatting. Conditional rules are revealed in order they appear. This makes the master boot rules. ठीक है. Image only fully loaded. जरूरी नहीं है, 11 ही करें. सबसे ऊपर मेन्यू बार नहीं होता, टूल बार, लोकेशन बार नहीं होता, स्टेटस बार, स्टेटस है. Each feature allows you to combine a standard document with a data source to create multiple personalized letters or emails. Word art, data source, this addressing नहीं है, सबनेटिंग आएगा. तो होने चाहिए 311. रीजनिंग में 65, 17. इंग्लिश में 117. ठीक है सही अटेम्प्ट नहीं किए. रीजनिंग में 65, कोई बात नहीं. ओके, इंग्लिश में 84, ओके है. इसमें आगे 149, कोई बात नहीं. 117 ठीक है. 45